everyone, Live It Like Lisa here, and welcome to my...
What do you want? What are you doing? Look.
Welcome to my keto journey week 3. I'm still going strong. I'm still very, very positive. And yeah, so this week I thought I would share some lunch ideas with you guys. These are the sort of things that I've been taking with me to work to have for lunch. And they're perfect for people that are on the go. So if you're not at home and you don't have access to cook things, if you're a student or you work or you are away from the home, these sort of snack ideas that I've got to share with you today are perfect for those situations. And I mean, even if you are at home and you just want to make yourself a little grazing plate. So I'll show you the types of things that I've been taking for lunch this week, or the last couple of weeks actually. And yeah, we'll go from there.
So I've got my keto lunchbox here today. I've got a little piece of smoked salmon, some cream cheese that's got some like chives and onion in it, so I just thought they'd be nice together for lunch. And then I've just got a little selection of just to snack on. I probably won't eat all of this because you don't really get that hungry over while you're doing keto, but I've got some little hot spicy Twiggy sticks, a couple of macadamia nuts, a Babybel cheese and a Laughing Cow cheese, the full fat version, not the light version. And in here I've just got a little tub of cream. I just keep that at work for my coffees. That's the coffee I like to drink. So I just basically have like the coffee bag in water and just put a little bit of cream in there. Cream's actually got less carbs than milk. So that's my little snack box today for lunch. And yeah, I think I should enjoy that. Just keeping it pretty simple, but a little bit of variety so I don't get too bored. Lunch today, I have a couple of Twiggy sticks and some prosciutto. Then in this section, I have half an avocado, a little Babybel cheese, a couple of pieces of, it's either a brie or a camembert, I'm not sure, but it's called an ash brie or ash camembert. I haven't had that before, so hopefully that's nice. And then in this little box here, I don't know if you can see, but I have a mixture of a few macadamia nuts as well as a couple of pork crackles. So that's pretty much my little grazing plate for today while I'm at work. I have another lunch today. I have a little bit of smoked salmon, some cream cheese with some chives to go with the salmon. And I've got a couple of hard-boiled eggs, 2 little cheeses, some macadamia nuts, and that's my cream for my coffees. That usually lasts a couple of days, so that's my lunch for today. Okay guys, so here's another lunch idea that I'm having today. I have a hard-boiled egg, a mini Babybel cheese and a Laughing Cow cheese, half an avocado, and a couple of pork rind crisps or chips. And then for that's like a little, snack through the day box. And then for my lunch, I have one of the beef spare ribs that we had last night, just some leftovers. So yeah, that's my lunch for today.
So I hope those lunches gave you some ideas of the types of things you can be eating for your lunch. The only thing is just be careful of the Twiggy sticks. There are certain brands that are quite high in carbohydrates and other brands that are quite low. Like I can't remember the brand that I had throughout those lunch ideas. I'm pretty sure it might have been from Aldi, but I'm not 100% sure. As soon as I find out, I'll put it in the details below. So yeah, just be careful with the Twiggy sticks and a lot of the deli meats as well. Just be very careful of, because there's a lot of hidden sugars in those now, I'm finding. Like, even regular ham that used to be pretty much 0 carbs has now got like 3 or 4 grams of carbs. So yeah, I'm not sure what the go with that is. Maybe the government trying to push sugar onto us so that we stay unhealthy and stay sick. I don't know, but yeah, just make sure you read the labels. You want to have a look at the carb content. That's pretty much what I do. Like I don't count calories. Like I'm not counting any calories, and I'm not doing the whole, oh, I need to have so much percentage of this and so much percentage of that. I'm basically just trying to make any food that I eat as low in carbs as possible. So if I look at the back of a package and it's got like 10 grams of carbs per serve or 10 grams per 100 gram, like to me, that's a little bit high. I try to stay looking for foods that are, say, less than 5 grams a serve, or, you know, 5 grams per 100 gram, depending on what it is that you're eating. So that's mainly what I tend to do. I mean, and if you stick with that, you don't really have to count your carbs or count, you know, anything like, and that's what I like. I mean, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done the counting calories and all that sort of thing, and I just find, for me personally, I don't keep it up. I just find it a chore having to write down every single thing that I eat and work out how many calories it was and then add it all up at the end of the day. Like, I'll do it for the first few days and then I just get lazy and just can't be bothered, and by the end of it, I'm eating serving sizes way too big and that sort of thing. So for this sort of, like, for me personally, not having to do all that, it's much better. Like I don't really worry about anything, how much I'm eating of anything. Like I pretty much, as soon as I've eaten something, when I start to feel full, I just finish it. I'm not finish my plate, but I just finish eating. So if I've still got half the plate left, that's fine. Like I'm usually one that likes to finish their plate. I don't like leaving food, but nowadays what I do is, once I've started eating and if I'm only halfway through and I'm full, I will cover it up, put it in the fridge for later on that day, or if I'm feeling hungry the next day, I've already got something prepared. So that's pretty much how I've been doing it, not making it too complicated, because I know for me, it just has to be easy. I don't have time, and I would make time, but I just don't have the energy to put into weighing things and measuring things and counting calories and counting all that sort of thing. So yeah, for me, it's just easier to stick with foods that I know are either 0 carb or low carb, and then if I'm going to buy pre-packaged food, just to look at the back of the package and just make sure that it's a low in carb food. So yeah, I just keep it simple. I don't weigh anything, I don't count anything. I just try and listen to my body. As soon as I start to feel full, before that over full feeling, I stop. I will cover it up, put it in the fridge and have it the next day, or have it later on when I am feeling hungry. So that's basically how I've been doing it, and I've just been keeping it really, really simple. If you stick to meats, fats and vegetables, you can't really, and green vegetables mostly is what I've been sticking to. You can't really go wrong. Like it's natural food, it keeps you full. You know, the last 3 weeks now has been really, really good. I haven't had any major cravings. I haven't had any side effects or anything like that. I've just been keeping it simple, really, just having meat and some green vegetables for dinner, my little grazing plate for lunch, and even that, like, I've started to cut down a little bit too, because I'm just not eating it. Like, I'll probably take that one little container of food and that'll last me 2 days. So yeah, I'm just mainly listening to my body, and just when I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm not hungry, I don't eat. So yeah, I've been reading all your comments, guys, and so many of you have gotten such fantastic results from this diet. It is just so encouraging. I can't wait till I'm one of those people that say, yep, I've lost 30 kilos so far, and you know, it's going good. So yeah, it's really encouraging to read that. And I was just wondering if you guys would be interested, because I've got a Facebook page as well, Live It Like Lisa, and I post, it's pretty much just like a feed of the videos that I post. I don't tend to do a lot of extra work on the Facebook page. It's mainly just alerting you guys to a new video that's uploaded. But if any of you are interested, maybe each week when I post my keto video, If any of you guys that are doing the keto journey want to get together under that video in the comments and share your stories or share your tips or just connect with each other, like, so you can do that in the YouTube comments as well, but maybe on Facebook it's a little more of a personal group sort of thing. So if any of you guys are interested in that, I'm more than happy to contribute and help and encourage you all along your journeys as well. So that might be another thing that we can do to share our journeys together and encourage each other along the way. So yeah, if you want to head over to my Facebook group, it's pretty much Live It Like Lisa everywhere. So on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Pinterest, it's Live It Like Lisa. I was so lucky that I didn't have to change my handle in any way for all of those. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Facebook, and we can do like a little community catch up once a week and get to know each other and share each other's stories and maybe some helpful hints and helpful tips and things that you haven't been enjoying, or, you know, any of that sort of thing. So if that's something of interest to you guys, definitely head over there and join my little Facebook group. And what else have I been doing this week? Yeah, it's been a really good week. Like I haven't been experiencing any major cravings. I haven't fallen off the wagon, so to speak. Like I haven't really eaten anything I shouldn't. The only thing that I would like class as naughty are a few blackberries. Oh, I love them so much. Like, and they're so cheap at the moment. They're like $3 a punnet. And yeah, if you eat a whole punnet of blackberries, it's probably about 12 grams of carbs in the whole punnet. So yeah, I mean, I've never eaten a whole punnet all in one day, but yeah, I definitely sneak like a few little I mean, you can't even say that. It shouldn't be saying, oh yeah, I sneak this and sneak that because they're a forbidden food. I mean, they're not. They're delicious. They're a fruit. They're very healthy for you. Very, very high in antioxidants and everything good like that. But yeah, those are like, that's what I consider now my naughty treat, you know, like it's like, oh, I'm doing something naughty, I'm having some blackberries. Whereas before it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to eat a family block of Cadbury chocolate and a party pack of bloody Smith's chips. That used to be my naughty treat. Now it's like a handful of blackberries. So yeah, it's funny how quickly my whole outlook has changed. And Smith's plain chips, they used to be my kryptonite. Like, I mean, I'm talking like the party bags. I would easily eat one of those in a one sitting, no problems. And they were my thing. Like, that was my, like, what do you call it? Like your junk food of choice, basically. But you know what? I have not even craved for them. I have not even missed them. I have not even felt like them. Even when I've seen them in the shop, they just haven't even appealed to me. And yeah, that's fantastic for me. Like, I mean, I'm really, if I can stay with that I must have it, it's been really good. So yeah, so far so good. So I'm really hopeful this year. I have a feeling it's gonna work. And yeah, I'm really excited actually. So I won't keep this video too long. I just wanted to share my little update, what I've been doing, and I just wanted to share some little lunch ideas with you guys. So without further ado, let's head on over to the scales and see what damage has been done this week. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, let's go. Nervous. 112.9. It's going down, guys. It's going down. So excited. So I just wanted to show you these. These are called keto sticks, and they actually measure the ketones in your urine. So you basically pee on the stick and it will show you pretty much whether you're burning fat. When you have ketones in your urine, it means that your body is actually burning fat for fuel, and ketones are a byproduct of your body burning fat. So this part here, this is not so important. This is just like your glucose. I mean, it is important because technically you want your glucose to be pretty much zero, but this is the ketone strip test. So
You pee on your stick. I think in the morning is probably the best time to do it, your first thing when you wake up. And the darker the color, the more ketones you are producing. And the more ketones you are producing, the more fat your body is burning, basically. So even if you don't get a great result on the scale at any time, if you are using these, you don't have to use them every single day, but maybe every second to third day or so, just to make sure you're still in ketosis, which is your body burning fat. And yeah, these are pretty good for keeping you on track and keeping you motivated to know that your body's burning fat. So I peed on my stick this morning, and this is my color. So we're pretty much in between those two colors, I'd say. I think the darkest I've ever gone is the second highest one. But yeah, so I mean, it just depends how dark that strip actually goes. It's probably more this color. So yeah, my body's definitely burning fat at this stage. And that way you know too whether your diet is not containing too many carbs. Because if you eat carbs, you won't have any reading on this strip. It'll just be this pale beige color down here. So that also lets you know that the carbs you are consuming during the day are under what your body needs. So these are quite a good, and they're only pretty super cheap. Like this whole bottle's only a couple of dollars. So that's another tool that I like to use just to make sure that I'm staying on track with my diet.
Well, I'm so wrapped. I'm really stoked. Like the scales are going down. Oh, finally. Oh, yeah, my first goal is double digits. I'll be so wrapped once I'm back into double digits. Oh, and you know, that used to be my cutoff. It's like when I was like around 80 kilos or something like that, I used to say to myself, you know, oh, like I could never let myself go. And, you know, if I ever reached triple digits, I'd do something about it. And, you know, how could you let yourself go that far? And, you know, once you hit triple digits, you'd have to look at yourself and do something about it. And wow, did I go far and beyond those triple digits, and so quickly and so easily it came and went. And yeah, it's definitely, oh, it's crazy. It's crazy how it can sneak up on you, but how quickly it can happen. And yeah, it's just crazy. So if I can get myself back into double digits, I'll feel like, yeah, I'm finally under that big threshold that I always held myself to. But yeah, that was just my thing. I just used to think, oh, I could never let myself get past double digits. But yeah, how quickly that came and went. And now double digits is my first goal, basically. So yeah, oh, it's getting there. I'm very pumped and very excited. I hope you guys that are joining me on this journey have had a great week as well. And like I said, jump on over to my Facebook page and we can share some stories and get to know each other in a bit more of a personal way. Maybe you guys can even connect with each other and make some friends as well, like outside of the YouTube. So that would be lovely to see any of you guys there if you're interested. I will sign it off here this week, guys. Looking forward to next week. Next week I'll share with you some meals that we've been having for dinner. Different, like keto friendly. It's always going to be keto friendly, but yeah, just some of the different dinners that we've been having. If you've got any questions, or if there's anything you want me to cover specifically, or if there's stuff that you want to know, please leave them in the comments below so that I know what sort of content to cover in each of these videos, because I don't always know. I mean, there's a lot of different levels, from people that have never heard of keto to people that have been on this journey for 2 or 3 years or more. So yeah, if there's anything you want me to cover in each of these videos, definitely leave them in the comments below and I'll include them. So I will sign off here, guys. It's been another great week. I hope you guys had a successful week as well. And even if you didn't, just keep going, because I know there's going to be a time when I'm not going to see any results on the scales, but with those keto sticks, as long as they are burning fat, I know that it's working. So I really encourage you guys, if you haven't got those keto sticks, definitely look into getting them, because especially if you are going through a period where you're not losing weight, those would be a good guide to see why. So if you're not in ketosis and there is glucose in your urine, you know you've been having too many carbs. But if you haven't lost any weight, but your ketones are still flushing out, then you know your body's still burning fat, and it's just going to take a little while for those scales to drop again. So those keto sticks are a definite motivator for me. They definitely keep me going and keep me thinking, yep, I'm doing it all right, everything's happening. Whether the scales show it or not, I know my body's still burning fat. So yeah, and for a couple of dollars to save your own sanity and to keep you motivated, it would be definitely worth it. So yeah, I hope you have a great week, guys. Looking forward to another positive week ahead, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching.